into the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hello, AfterBuzzers. We're here during another AfterBuzz TV after show for MTV's Teen Wolf. Some of us are very excited. This is Season 5, Episode 11, The Last Chimera. I'm Kristen Snyder. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow me at Cinematic Escape. Joining me, AfterBuzz TV host Courtney Tezeno.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be back. Keep in touch with me at Teznos on Twitter and Instagram, and tweet us throughout the show.
And we also have Alana Jordan joining us this season. All new opinions coming at you.
Thank you so much for letting me be a part of the panel. I'm super excited. Yes. You can find me on Twitter at Alana Jordan and on Instagram at That Alana Jordan Girl.
All right. And your favorite...
whose? Yours?
No, everybody's favorite, the male on the panel, Ryan Malaty.
Oh, hello everybody.
The Teen Wolf himself.
Yes.
Tyler Posey lookalike.
That's the brosy.
The brosy.
Gotta
This is
love
Tyler
the brosy.
Posey's brosy,
That's
in case
right.
you didn't know.
Don't you all forget. I'm Ryan Malaty. Hello. Welcome back. You can find me at Ryan Malaty, and please tweet us with ABTV Teen Wolf. We are paying attention. We love it when you reach out to us on the socials.
Yeah.
Is that
Do that.
Is that a thing? The socials?
Do all of that. We're reviewing The Last Chimera today. The last one. This is going to be the last one, guys.
Maybe.
There's a
I don't
bunch of
believe
them,
it.
though. Right?
I don't believe it either.
Like what? Honestly, love Teen Wolf. Love it. What did you guys think? My favorite part of this episode was Chris Argent coming back.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Super stoked to have him back. I have a lot of favorites that we're going to have to just dive into later.
I've never been this excited for Teen Wolf premiere. It was so cool.
Yes.
It was awesome. It answered a lot of questions right off the bat, so we don't have to sit there and linger. I love that. Like stuff about Theo. Just there you go. That's almost everything.
Almost.
Elena, how do you feel about Theo? A lot of people do not like him. But I think he's like a good guy.
You know, I don't trust him. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, and I can't throw him to save my life because I have no superpowers.
I don't believe you. I do not. You look very superpowered. That lipstick.
Thank you. That's my only superpower.
Glowing lips. I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's a power move right there.
Buy lipstick on sale.
I kind of like Theo. You know, I'm with you. There's something about him, and you know what? I like. I think it's because of the casting and the writing, and just the actor himself. It's
Cody
one of those
Christian.
characters you love to hate.
I am
it's so bad,
shocked and appalled.
Hey, you know,
I
hey.
cannot believe you guys. Theo is the worst. The
Listen,
whole time I'm just like
he's
so
good at
upset
being
with
bad.
this.
Theo is just looking for a best friend, looking for a man's best friend. He wants a hellhound.
Okay.
Which he finds at the very end.
Why do you
Parrish.
guys think
Jordan
he
Parrish.
wants Parrish? What the heck is his plan with Parrish?
Honestly, when we first started off, when we see that whole, first of all, we ended on the Dread Doctors showing that, is it hieroglyphics? I don't know what it was, but it was something from ancient history.
Right.
And I think that Parrish is probably the only person that can destroy that beast that we're looking for. They're looking for.
That was behind that brick wall kind of thing that they destroyed.
It's like
That
a
whole thing's
fresco.
still a mystery to me. I don't. That needs to be cleared up. That was like the one thing they didn't clear up in this episode for me. We got a lot of answers,
But they
not that.
alluded to it, which I like. I think that you're right, because we get to see that, you know, it is a hellhound that's going to be fighting this weird creature. So it's
Something.
like, okay, so far, up until this point, they haven't really thrown us any red herrings as far as text. Normally
Yeah.
we
I
see
don't-
something and it's like, okay, it's going to be that.
I don't know. I actually did read this interview with Jeff Daniels, the creator, on Hollywood Reporter, kind of mentioning the fresco at the end, that creature that what is that? He did say that it was in an earlier episode somewhere.
Oh.
They always do that in Teen Wolf.
Jeff Davis said that the creature
Jeff
was
Davis.
in an earlier episode.
Yes, and he said that it will probably pop up to, the avid viewers who really look back and dig into it. But it's a
Maybe
little
you guys
Easter
at
egg.
home can help us find the beast.
Yeah,
Put your
within the
comments
episodes.
below.
Yeah.
The beast of the fresco.
The Beast of the Fresco. I like that.
No, but I really
It's a
think
good
that's what
episode
it is.
title.
That is a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, no,
Take
I
it.
like that theory. So Theo, we find out, wanted to kill his sister for her heart so that he could be a transplant case and then become the Dread Doctor's subject.
That's
He's
why,
like,
how do you like this person? Like, come on.
No,
10
and
years
that's why
old,
I
blocked
ripping
that
out
out.
hearts.
I blocked that out.
He's such a heartbreaker, isn't he?
You can't be a... Oh.
Poor guy. No,
I mean, but everyone was questioning what he was before we found out he was a chimera, and it makes sense now why his eyes don't change. But I am still not over the fact that you're killing your sister, or that some people are saying that he didn't kill her, but you watched her die,
He
and
let
you
her
knew
die.
what you were doing.
Well, I guess now
Clearly
we
a
know
bad
he
guy.
took her heart, so that didn't help things.
No.
He needed it to be. I mean, the Dread Doctors needed it for.
So that he could be a
that he
transplant.
could be.
A
But
true
it all
chimera.
starts,
Transplant
like they
his heart.
said, it all starts with Theo.
Yeah.
They wanted him. Now, did they want him to do that to his sister? Or did they do that to? I mean, is Theo inherently evil? There's something about him that we like, right? Is he
I feel
just
like
a
he's
dick?
some.
Or
No,
is he like?
No, I
wonder-
think he's a sociopath and he's charming, and that's it. He's still a bad person, in my opinion. He's doing a lot of bad stuff.
I think there needs to be an episode where we actually go back to these Dread Doctors and find out who they were, first of all, and how it was that were they those guys in the tubes? Like, how did they turn themselves into, like, half mechanical men to survive all these years? Like, I think that's what's cool about these seasons, and we haven't gotten any of that. So
I think
I'm really
Dr.
hoping for
Valak
that.
knows, though. So I am always interested. Whenever he says anything, I am so tuned in.
Yeah.
Because he has, like, all the secrets, I think.
I love that that's how they started the episode, too, was having him pull that information from Lydia and seeing... I love when they do those weird dream sequence
Oh, she's
things.
my
so-
favorite. I love Lydia.
So awesome.
Do you
That
guys...
was a hot scene, wasn't it? The dream scene.
That's
fantasy.
when are we
The
in
fantasy?
Are you in
I
the
forgot about
shower?
the shower scene.
Oh wait, what are you guys talking about?
We're talking about
stagnant water first, the showers later.
Stagnant water.
You're talking about the
shower.
fantasy Parrish is having.
Hey, we all saw it. We all saw the same episode, didn't we?
You know
So,
what's
yeah,
funny is like
things
it's
getting hot.
definitely a fantasy for happening for him, but like when is that going to happen in real life Teen Wolf when Lydia and Parrish get together? Apparently she just turned 18, so now it's legal
An 18-year-old female.
in the
true.
hospital.
See, that
But she
changes
also-
how I look at those scenes now that you're saying she just turned legal. That's not good.
I also feel like she should maybe deal with the hole in the back of her head more than finding
Love.
a boyfriend, you know?
Well, just whatever Dr. Valak did. I mean, he put some kind of skin clay in his hole, so I'm sure he's got extra laying around. He'll take care of it.
You know, if someone hasn't watched the show and they just tuned in, this would be really weird for them. Talking about filling
okay.
skin holes and
Yeah.
Look, guys, we provide a lot of
showering with
information.
hellhounds, you know.
Some of it has to do
Yeah.
with Teen Wolf, some of it doesn't. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And if you want to call in, if you just have a question, and maybe you want to know how you can fill in your skin hole,
You don't
just call, just call us at 424-253-0504. We want to hear from you guys. Again, that number is 424-253-0504. Call us. Let's chat Teen Wolf.
All right.
I want to know, do you guys trust Dr. Valak? And do you trust him having Lydia there? I mean, he's drilling holes in her head and whatnot, but he is trying to help. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
He is the one that I trust a lot more than Theo. I definitely think he has his own agenda going on, and that's why, you know, it was kind of weird when they took her away from her mother and all that. I think he's up to something, but I feel like he is the person that's fighting on the good side. He's trying to fight against the Dread Doctors.
I agree, because I think he has a purpose, but Theo flat out says, you know, collateral damage, who cares, basically. Whereas I think he is trying to keep the collateral damage to a minimum. He wants to still reach his objective, but he does care about other people.
Yeah.
Theo, I think, is just the Ted Bundy of Teen Wolf.
Oh, great one.
Hey, well, if you're a Theo lover, call us.
Yell at me.
Everyone is against Theo except for Ryan and I. I don't know. here's what I think. I can't remember his name right now, but there was a nemesis at one point in time who turned good, and he was sort of a hippie. Deucalion. I love Deucalion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had him in studio. He's just a really cool guy. Besides that, he does like video game voices and whatnot. So he was doing a bunch of voices when he came in studio. It was pretty cool. But anyway, I feel like Theo is going to eventually turn. Like, he's so young. He's just like them. I feel like he needs guidance. I don't feel like... Maybe he just has like a piece of bone marrow in him that's sort of poisoning him.
No.
We just need to take it out.
Theo, we've got a
just need
bone
to
to
take it
pick
out.
with you.
No!
Oh my God, Ryan and the cheese! Yes! The cheese fest begins.
The
Yes.
cheese is back.
Crushing it on the puns. I'm loving
It
it.
ain't easy being
Okay.
cheesy. So,
Eventually we see
I
Lydia.
think so. I think you're right. I think
You-
Theo is going to have a moment of redemption.
Yes.
I mean, the second half of the season is going to be a lot about resurrection, right? Renewal, kind of regathering of the broken mess that the first, half of the season kind of left us with. And I think that with Parrish, this hellhound, he's kind of indifferent, I feel like. Evil, good, doesn't really matter. He just kind of gets stuff done. He just does things. And Theo right now is misguided, but he's good at what he does. Doesn't seem that evil. He does have an agenda.
I think he
The
just
agenda
wants
is,
a pack.
Yeah, the agenda
He
is.
does. He
is
wants
obvious,
a pack that
yeah.
he could never be a part of. And
Right.
this
Wants
is
a
the wrong way to
villain
go
pack.
about it.
Wrong
Yeah, he
way to
wants
go
a
about
villain
it.
pack.
Wrong way to go about it, but the true evil isn't Theo. The true evil is the Dread Doctors,
And
right?
together, they will fight one enemy.
The Dread Doctors.
Freedom!
That would be the nice, wholesome ending, but this is Teen Wolf.
Yeah. Okay, so now you're
There's not
happy.
a shortage of evil. You can't. Just because the Dread Doctors are the ultimate enemy, Theo can still be bad.
I think
He
the
is-
Dread
he is
Doctors are being very helpful
bad.
as well.
They're
Because they're
not.
creating one chimera to kill something. Maybe we need them.
One
Maybe
chimera
they're
to
not
rule
the
them all.
animal here. Maybe that beast in the wall is the problem, and they've been helping the whole time. Because, listen, they haven't
They've
really
been
killed...
helping the whole time
They
by
haven't-
making weird hybrid creatures out of teenagers.
Because they know that Scott is weak and can't handle it? I don't know.
This cannot just be about Scott.
I don't
This
know.
is evil. This is all evil.
I like the Dread Doctors. I like Theo. Give me an enemy I actually hate.
Oh my God. I don't like Theo. I don't think I'm going to change my mind. But if I do, you can quote me.
Okay, did you
There's a
guys
lot of
feel
darkness
like
in here.
Mrs. Martin was compelled to sign those papers to let Lydia go? I mean, how did Dr. Valak do that?
She seemed like she was in a bit of a trance for
Yeah.
some reason to me. So I don't think she did it, I don't think she willingly did that.
No.
I don't know. I could see her just being in shock because of her daughter. When she kicks Stiles out of the
that's
hospital
true.
room and she's like, it's you guys. I think she's finally just looking for anyone else that isn't in that group that keeps roping in her daughter and getting her in trouble. And so this is kind of her last resort. I think she could have just easily been swayed.
Well, she's pretty
not
aware of
good.
the paranormal state of things, right? So you can't just have your daughter in a regular old hospital. And I feel like she got a vibe from this guy that he knows kind of more of what's going on and he can help.
Maybe, but
The
I
last
think as a
gasp of
parent,
a desperate
part
parent.
of you feels like your child's in danger, and I think she would have been more protective of wanting to be by Lydia than just letting her go off. So that to me gave me a bad vibe. when
Yeah, and her
she
eyes
just
were all
signed off.
strung out. I'm with
Yeah.
you, Courtney. So Sheriff Stilinski's in the hospital dying, and no
No.
one knows how to save him. And we've had
what's
him
wrong?
and his lovely wife on the show, and I'm sure
Love
they will join us again this year.
Yes, Lyndon Ashby and Susan Walters.
Thank you for the
them.
names.
They
Name
are
drop.
awesome. I'm huge fans of them. They're Lyndon, he's a good father figure. He's like a great guy. And I
You
love
guys
their
did hug
performances.
a lot when he was here.
Did we? Was
Yeah.
that on camera or off?
A few,
I'll have to go back and
few
see.
hugs.
Probably
On camera
off
and
camera.
off.
Never too many.
Both.
Never too many hugs.
From Lyndon Ashby.
Okay.
Speaking
yeah,
of
no,
not
I love-
being
I
a
love them.
fan,
Oh,
we also have a fan calling in.
nice.
Awesome. Hello, fan. Where are you from? What's your name?
My name is Dante, and I'm from West Virginia.
Hello.
Hello, Dante.
Thanks
Hi,
for
what's
calling
up?
in, Dante. What's up with you?
Oh, nothing.
Cool.
How'd you feel about the Teen Wolf episode 5B? Are you excited? What was your favorite part?
I'm pretty pumped for this season to start. I just wanted to call in and tell you guys that someone mentioned that that painting was from an earlier episode.
Yes, I believe.
And it was from. Hold on one second.
Oh, so we have someone.
Yes,
someone on the case
Thank you.
for the Beast of the Fresco.
Yes.
It was from the first season, and Allison and Lydia were doing a book report on Allison's family.
Okay.
Oh,
Really?
Weird.
Oh.
I guess that could explain why Argent's back in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all fighting against it.
I'm back in town. Sorry.
What do you think, Dante?
Hold on one second.
Oh, okay. Looking up the facts for us. I love the fact checking. If you guys at home have a question, you can call us at 424-253-0504. If you just want to fact check for us, that's fine too. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Well, I guess like Allison's family killed that beast back in like the 1800s or whenever.
Oh, cool.
And it's called like the beast of, I don't speak French, but it's like Gevadan, like Jevadon or something.
Ah.
Geradukes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no
Jevadon.
clue.
Jevadon.
But-
I
Jevada?
might name my daughter
Jevada.
Jevadon.
Jevada?
That's a pretty
Jevada?
name.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that would be a
Jevada.
great
Jevadahan.
name for a daughter.
Well, thank you so much. That is very helpful, Dante. Thanks for putting the pieces together for us.
All right, Dante. You're
Yeah.
the man.
Where can the fans follow
Sorry,
you,
I was
Dante?
like rushed whenever I first answered the phone. I wasn't
Running from a
expecting
wolf, right?
someone to answer. I had a bunch of stuff in my hand.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
20 cool
We
points.
love
to
that you
That
called,
was awesome.
Dante.
Thanks a
Check
lot.
in with us next week as well. We'd love to hear back from you again.
All right.
Have a good night.
Have a good night,
You
guys.
too, thanks.
You too.
Bye.
That's awesome.
I know.
That's so cool.
I love those moments where Allison comes back in little sprinkles.
I tell you what, there are no fans quite like the Teen Wolf fans.
I
That is
know. Dante calling in from West Virginia. Thank you so much for looking that up
so
for us.
cool.
So that's really cool. That
So we
would
got this-
explain
got this
why
Jevadon.
Argent's back.
So that's the creature that
The
Jevadon.
Jevadon.
Jevadon. I don't.
Jevadon.
It's
I don't think
French.
somebody French call in, please.
It's Jevadon.
Jevadon.
Hello.
How are you?
It's,
You guys with the singing.
it's Adele.
I'm
She
in
loves the show.
California. Okay, moving on.
Cool. All right. So we'll keep that in mind. That is going to be an arch right there, right?
Something. That's gonna be something.
Hmm.
So now we have Noah as a new Chimera who accidentally attacked Stilinski and got part of his claw stuck in him, and that's what was poisoning him. But what was weird is like this new Chimera, like I thought he was gonna be the important one, right? But like we see him for a second, just in time to hit for him to like hurt one of our favorite characters, and now he's dying. Where'd you guys feel about that?
Just another pawn in Theo's game.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I
Maybe.
feel bad that we didn't get to see him a little bit longer, but he served his purpose. Thank God Stilinski did not die. That would have just hurt all Teen Wolf fans.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this has happened so many times. It's kind of predictable at this point when they're failed missions.
They start turning silver.
Yeah,
How did
the
he
Mercury.
fail? Because like he was actually being helpful in the end. He wasn't like full evil. I
I don't know the Dread Doctor's
maybe.
ways.
So the Dread Doctors are trying to make this ultimate Chimera, right?
Which apparently they have.
They have, but Theo doesn't know
Who it is.
who it is. So what is Theo? Is he a failed? Is he a failed experiment?
Technically, I
Because
think
he
they
seems
consider
alright.
him one, but they kind of have him on their side. I feel like he is a failed one, but they kind of
What if
they
he
had
is?
mercy
like
on
What
him.
if he's
bleeding
the
Maybe
one?
Mercury, so
a
he's
fan
cool.
can answer that for you.
What's that?
Oh, we have another fan on the phone?
Please answer these questions.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Charlene. I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, hi.
Well, hey there.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeehaw.
So, do you have any answers for us? Do you know how to pronounce the Jevado or?
Jebediah?
Being a French teacher, I can answer that for you.
Charwin, you are answering our prayers tonight. Thank you.
That's a great.
And I do have one more thing I wanted to say. The season, honestly, is kind of a culmination of everything that's gone on in past seasons. And I'm waiting, trying to kind of secretly for my own hero to come through. It's not one of the main characters. It's somebody that everybody overlooks. Because he is, when you compare this to Star Wars, he is the Yoda of the group because he only reveals just enough at a time. And that is Deaton.
Deaton
He
the
knows
vet.
way too much. He knows way too much to be taken and captured by anybody, but he does just enough to ensure that his mentors or his trainees can carry on the mission. And so I'm waiting for Deaton just to go crazy, to go full wolf or whatever he truly is, because he is one bad man.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that.
I think Deaton is
I can hop
kind
on
of
that
like
boat.
the Yoda to Star Wars. He's also kind of like the Giles to Buffy. If this is like our modern day Buffy, I feel like, and I always loved Giles, so I'm with you on that one.
Oh, yeah.
I like seeing Deaton.
Always there, making stuff happen, flying under the radar.
And I love that you're a French teacher. So do you know how we would say that correctly?
Yes, it is Je Vol Dans.
Je Vol
J'ai
Dans.
Vaudon.
That's so much better than what we were doing. Je Vol Dans.
Oui. Now, that's Je Vol Dans because it really is a history lesson about the beast that attacked in southern France. And as a matter of fact, when I teach French, the students have to learn about Teen Wolf. They have to understand what loup-garou and all these other words are because I teach that. And so that's part of their assignment when they had me as a teacher.
Well,
That's
you're the
incredible.
coolest teacher.
Oh, where do you teach French? I need to come take it. I took French
in
for like
Tennessee?
4 years, and I cannot speak it at all.
French and Teen Wolf.
I had like a.
It was just a passion of mine.
That's awesome.
But I just can't wait for the rest of the season. There's so many things. I'm not really sure what is going on with Theo. I think that Valak somehow has this, even without the other eye, has the ability to have mind control over people and to probably shift himself. And ultimately, I think what's going to happen is we remember that the Nemeton attracts all these creatures, but maybe ultimately we're trying to figure out who was it that eventually cut down the Nemeton. Because all this, everything
point.
comes full circle, and hopefully all this will be revealed. But I'm going to continue to listen to the rest of your cast, so I'm going to just hop off here so someone else can call in.
Oh, thanks so
Excellent
much
points.
for calling,
You're the
Charwin.
best. Thank
Really
you.
appreciate
All
your
right.
call, and join us again another week.
Yes.
Merci beaucoup.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good night.
Bonsoir.
That's great. Learning French.
Learning and talking Teen Wolf.
And if you want to learn French, you're also learning Teen Wolf.
You're
apparently, out
welcome.
there. That's
Then you
great.
need to take his class.
What a great caller. You know, I'm starting to. You know, it'd be great to have some Chinese food. Any callers want to go ahead?
Stop it.
That's
No, they're great.
ridiculous.
I love you guys.
Taking advantage right there. Shut me down. Turn this mic off.
Pulling a Theo.
Just kidding.
Pulling a Theo. Thank you very much.
So seriously, guys, why is Scott not healing? What's going on? Does he have a piece of bone stuck in him too?
I think that his groove is off. Theo threw off his groove, and his mojo is off.
Asthma and,
You know, he's not. He can't like be himself.
He
things
was
are falling
literally
apart.
bleeding the entire episode.
Yeah. I didn't
He
think
was.
that Liam was that strong to do that, so it has to be something a little bit deeper.
Well, he
than-
did die and come back to
for
life.
15 minutes, so
So-
maybe this is just something we're not used to seeing.
yeah.
When you get resurrected, you know you don't come back stronger than ever right away. Take some
true.
time, and he's still the leader of his pack, but he knows things are in shambles, so he can't be, you know, especially because he's not at his strongest point. He can't lead the way he wants to lead, solve everyone's problems like he always wants to do. So he's kind of taking a back seat a little bit, you know.
Do you think all the drama around him is the reason that he's feeling this way? Because, I mean, he doesn't have the greatest relationship with Stiles. Liam doesn't technically really like him, as, you
Right.
know, he revealed that in this episode. So maybe if his pack is kind of, like, against him or in shambles, that does affect their leader.
Yeah, I totally agree. You got him and Malia, you know,
Breaking up.
Breaking up.
breaking up. Like you got like real. I mean, that's what Teen Wolf does so well is that you have all these supernatural, crazy catastrophes going up. But you still have a life. You know, you still have relationship problems, parental issues, best friends. You know, you have these real things in your real life. These are real people, and it's more than just devils and demons that can bring them down.
Oh, yeah.
I like that part where Malia says to Scott that her and Stiles broke up, and he said, "Yeah, we kind of broke up too."
Oh!
Scott's
That's
just
probably the worst breakup.
sad.
Stiles and Scott, my God.
Bromance.
they're coming
In
back
shambles.
a little bit. There's a little
Maybe.
bit of
No.
no, remember
It was
when he
only
said-
for his dad. It
They'll
was-
be back. They'll be fine.
Yeah, we have hope here
Scott goes
at
out and he's like,
AfterBuzz.
we've been through an alpha pack, Dark. Yeah, I wrote it down. I was like, that was a lot of stuff. Alpha Pack, Dark Druids, Professional Assassins. We can do Dread Doctors and Chimeras too.
And remember that
Come
time
on.
you turned dark, Stiles, and wanted to kill us all? We got through that too.
Oh.
Just be buds again. They're like the JD and Turk. I want them to just like be bromance.
I don't know these
besties.
references. Is this
From
more
Scrubs.
Buffy?
You don't watch Buffy?
I didn't watch Buffy. I didn't watch Scrubs. It's on my list.
You should watch Buffy. Teen Wolf is like Buffy.
Is that Marissa?
That's
do you not
Marissa.
watch Buffy?
Marissa's so mad at me.
Marissa, this is why I love Teen Wolf, is because of how much it reminds me of Buffy. You gotta watch it.
Okay.
And plus, we have another fan caller.
Awesome.
All right,
Yay.
caller.
I hope it's Chinese.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, it's Natasha from Quebec, Canada.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you for calling. Did you have any
So,
thoughts or opinions or
well,
questions on the
first,
show?
I have another way of saying the beast.
Oh. Challenging the French teacher. Let's do it. Go for it.
Well, the total French is la bête de Gévaudan.
You're breaking up there.
How do you
Oh,
say
I'm sorry. La
He's
bête de
joking.
Gévaudan.
La Page, Drill, and Pop.
I
He
cannot
was
say
joking
that.
with you.
But she's French Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta.
I'm French Canadian.
So what do we do? French Canadian native or French teacher?
They sound the
Well,
same
you can
to
go
me.
with what you want. But also, you were talking about how Scott isn't healing yet
Yes.
correctly.
Yes.
Thing is that the way I understand it is that it's been barely like a day since the season finale.
True.
That's a great point.
So he's been weakened by
And
Wolfsbane.
he had Wolfsbane inside him, so I think that's why he's not like healing super fast like he should.
Do you think he will though soon?
Yeah, but since it's because I think like the super moon was like last night, let's say.
That's a great
So
point.
It needs time to heal.
It's been 6 months for me, but only a few hours for him, you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but in the TV show, because like the sheriff is still just been sent to the hospital.
Good
and
point.
Lydia and all, so I think it's been like only a couple of hours since then.
That's a great
Very
point.
true. It's like the season went to sleep and woke up today. Speaking
Yeah.
of, what do you think about Lydia's condition? We started off the first, or the beginning of the 5th season with Lydia in this dream state.
Her flashback.
Yeah, this is all flashback. Are we caught up at this point?
Yeah, I'm not
Are
sure.
we in the present right
I
Like, is
think
this
we're like
happening now?
almost there, or I think we're like pretty much almost there.
Yeah, I think our fan caller is correct because we still need to see her badass street powers. Remember that was like season 5, episode 1.
You're
yeah,
right.
when she's like escapes from Mike and House and
That's true.
awakens and saves her friend, like Dr. Valak is trying to get her to do right now. So I think you are right.
Almost there. We're almost caught up.
Well, thank
Right.
you so
like,
much for
I
calling.
think maybe like episode 6, well, not 6, but like what, 17
Right.
Yeah.
approximately. We should be there by that time, maybe.
I want to see
Absolutely.
Lydia kick some butt.
Yes.
So I hope so.
Looking
Yeah.
forward to it. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
calling in.
Very good points.
That's great
welcome.
points. And please join us again. We're going to have plenty of special guests joining us this season, and you can call in and ask them questions.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Great. Thanks so much for calling. Have a good night. So we've
start
had
doing that.
Tennessee callers,
This is
West
fun.
Virginia, Canada. I love this.
Yes.
You
I love
guys
it. All
are
across the
so
globe.
awesome.
Everyone's
Thank
on
you.
point tonight.
I'm going with French teacher just because I'm from Alabama and he's my upstairs neighbor.
Well,
right, look at you with your
I
bio.
can't say what Matacha said. I can't say it because I don't have the French accent. So all I know is Javuda.
It all sounds like Jean Baudin to me. I don't know if I've just seen too many
Jean
Les
Baudin.
Mis, but I'm like, Jean Baudin, like, this makes me think they're going to break out in song.
Gaston.
That's awesome. I like that.
It'll be a musical episode like Buffy. It'll go full circle.
You and your Buffy reference.
All right. I'm cool with that. So you guys, does the Hellhound, is he kind of like Lydia because like he senses someone's dying too, but then he just takes the bodies away? Like do we understand his powers at all yet? He just feeds the Nemeton.
He's a supernatural gardener. Yeah.
Stop. I think that's why they have that connection, is because they both kind of sense the same things, and I don't think he quite knows how powerful he is yet. And I think if Theo gets a hold of him, or whoever gets a hold of him, we'll kind of see a little bit more of his powers. But I don't know yet.
Does he know what he's doing?
I don't think he knows.
Is he like a
control.
dog with a bone? Like he just takes him and buries him?
He's developing his cognitive actions. Don't know that he knows what he's doing.
I think I remember also when Jeff Davis gave that interview, something about the Hellhound being some kind of like guardian or gatekeeper, you know,
gatekeeper.
So kind of indifferent, like the ancient hounds of I guess it would be the underworld in Greek mythology, you know, the multi-headed
I like that.
hound kind of thing. So he's indifferent. He does what he does because he's driven instinctually to do it. But I think something inside of him really wants to be good. You know, he doesn't just. That's why he does things when he's unconscious, you know, and in this dream state. He's not like choosing to do them. He's being driven to by this supernatural force, and
I
think
still
ultimately
consider him a good person. He has a good character about him, but he probably is on the bad side.
I behave badly.
Everyone's on the bad. You guys don't like anybody.
No, I love Parrish,
Parrish.
I do think that he is feeding something else. But whatever.
No, I reason with Parrish because I definitely have found myself in circumstances where I have been behaving badly, but I've been unconscious.
Go on.
No. Just kidding.
Me too.
No, right? Like, don't be mad at this guy. You've all done it.
Yeah,
whatever.
We've all brought dead bodies to a
tree.
mystical tree.
We've all done it.
Whatever.
While you were taking a nap, it's nice.
I didn't say what it was. All right. I just said
true.
I've done things.
I can relate to.
Confessing. All right.
Plus, I have shower dreams sometimes too. We're all a little bit of
it's all coming full circle.
We're all a little
for you
Parrish,
guys.
okay?
We're all a little Parrish.
It's got all Parrish in
Parrish.
it.
Can we talk about Hayden and Liam?
Yes.
Because that whole scenario was shocking to see her just pop up.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like she is the last Chimera.
And that's why she's like right next to Theo all the time.
Yeah, because he says he saved her. And he's not really saying anything else, and she's really the only Chimera that survived. So I don't know. I think she is, and she doesn't really seem like she's behaving like herself. I mean, she brings the cops to the Nematon, and she doesn't even say anything to Liam, who she was just 5 seconds ago, like, making out with.
In love with.
Am I right?
Yeah.
But that's just
you
girls.
Are. You're right.
Now, thank you.
You're right. She's right, guys.
No.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be right once.
But there is something a little fishy going on with her now that she's with Theo. So I think we probably will see that either next episode or the episode after that.
But like, she wasn't herself, right?
No.
I think either he's playing her like he does to everybody, or she's playing him like a fiddle.
I think he's playing her.
Or, I mean, he's definitely playing her, but maybe he doesn't know that she's actually she's got a trick up her sleeve. You know what I mean? Usually when people act differently, they're either under some kind of influence, like being manipulated or a spell or something, or they have their own agenda. There's really only two ways to go about it when someone's not being themselves.
Yeah.
I like
or
that.
unconscious doing things.
I like that part. This isn't about me anymore, okay? We're trying to talk about
just because I motioned to you doesn't mean I'm talking about you.
I know what you meant. I like that part in the episode where they're like, you have to find the Nematon with your non-human eyes.
Yes.
The Nematon you can only find if it wants
and then,
to be found.
But then Mason was able to see it after he found
because they shifted him around. There was just a branch in the way.
No, this is what I think happened. Liam put his hand on Mason, and then Mason was able to see it because Liam put his powers on his shoulder.
Now, do the cops see it? Because it's a physical thing, right? It's a tree stump with bodies around it. So
I don't know if they see the bodies around it though, because they don't have superhuman eyes, and Liam's not holding hands with everybody. So
maybe it reveals
it's
itself.
disappointing for everyone.
Maybe it just reveals.
See, they didn't really continue on with that scene because they were like, oh, you can't see it unless you have superhuman eyes. But then then the cops are there and Hayden, and like we never see Hayden be like, oh, they're the bodies, but the cops can't see him. Like, and we never finish that scene. I don't feel like
we'll probably get back to. I mean, now that they know it's there, we'll most likely get back to the Nematon.
I think so.
You got it. I mean, you got cops and 4 dead bodies and 2 kids. These kids are going to be detained. Hayden's like, I got my own agenda. We don't know what it is yet, but we got one. And
well, she's like,
I don't know. It's maybe it will go away. Oh wait, wasn't there supposed to be 8 bodies and there's only 4?
There was like
he
there was supposed to be
resuscitated her.
5 or something, and then there's only 4, but Hayden is the 5th.
Yeah.
Also, what do you guys think about Hayden being like Pet Cemetery? Like you wake up evil.
Theo did something, but
I've woken up evil before.
That's the worst. When you
happens.
die and wake up evil.
Yeah, the wrong side of the bed, you know, it's cold.
So
and
weird.
You just feel like ripping people up.
But what did you guys think of what Theo said? He was talking to Stiles about how even if his dad becomes well, he's probably going to become unemployed soon. What did you think of that?
I guess I felt like these beasts are taking over and we need the Hellhound. There's just going to be like this big shakeup in the town, like a big monster fight. A monster down.
God,
A
we can only hope
WWF stage, bunch of monsters.
Yes.
That's what I saw in my head. Thank you,
Yes,
Marissa.
go,
Yes.
go.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what we all want, always. Yeah, go America.
Like
monsters fighting.
They're going
dude.
to tag
Giant
team in
monster fight. I like it.
the Kenema, which I have some news and gossip about our old Kenema Jackson. Which I guess I'll just tell you now.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's hear
What
it.
you got?
Nothing.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Exclusive right here. You may have heard it, maybe you haven't. I'm glad you're here now. Colton Haynes, who played Jackson and was the Kenema in season 2, I believe, or season 1, something like that. He actually came out with his sexual identity on Tumblr. So he quoted a user on Tumblr who wrote, "When I found out Colton Haynes had a secret gay past, I got so excited even though I know it makes absolutely no difference in my life." And the former teen star replied, "Was it a secret? Let's all just enjoy life and have no regrets." I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think he ever covered it up, to be honest.
Neither do I.
It's pretty much been out there, but he's confirming it, so that's great.
More power.
And now he's on Arrow. Moving
Yeah.
up, doing great things.
Crushing
I
on
met
Arrow,
him
too.
once at a Teen Wolf after party, and he had a lot of freckles. And on all these shows, he doesn't, so
Weird.
let me know
They're
what your
camera
makeup...
shy.
I saw him
Makeup
once.
regimen is.
I need
Your
that.
skin
I
regimen.
need your skin regimen.
I saw him on City Walk next to a giant billboard of himself in front of Abercrombie and Fitch and do a like little joke video where it's like that guy, and I was like, just awkwardly walked away.
Really?
But he was really funny, and I was like, bye forever.
Bye forever.
I like you.
I'd probably take a selfie if I ran into a billboard of myself too.
You would, right?
We had,
that guy,
Courtney
look at
had
him.
some gossip about the sign in the episode.
Oh,
What the fans
yeah.
were saying.
Yeah.
So there were some fans that were saying that it was too quick for that sign to be Scott's sign that the Alpha Pack is back together. People were saying that it was Derek, but let's go ahead and jump to real life and not Teen Wolf life. Derek has moved on, and he said before that he's pursuing movies, so it doesn't really make sense for him to come back, but as a Teen Wolf fan, that would be awesome. That would be awesome if Derek came back.
And
Sure.
that's your AfterBuzz exclusive.
Thank you, Kristen. And now weather.
We'll go ahead with the board over there.
Well, it's looking a little dark here in Teen Wolf. Wait, what time is it again?
All right,
It's always
back
dark
to
in
the
Beacon
show.
The weather forecast for tonight calls for darkness
And werewolves.
and lots of wolves. Get your
Teen wolves and
hockey
chimeras.
pads. 'Cause
It's
this-
raining cats and wolves.
Yes, thank you.
Boom!
And you know what it is? It's like El Nino out there.
This team here.
Yeah, we need to play a
Punishers.
game. We need to play a game. We'll have our next guest come in and
Pun-off.
ask us questions.
Hey, whatever you want to lose, that's cool.
Did anyone else notice? Okay, I know you guys noticed, but when Lydia's hands were messed up because she carved that sheriff badge into the stone, that was disgusting. One, but what is this? What is this warning that Scott is talking about? Are they still gonna go after Stilinski after this?
I think so. I think she wouldn't have busted her nails off of her hands if it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, I like my nails. Like, I wouldn't do that unless it was for a very good reason, like saving the sheriff.
Yeah.
I would definitely destroy my nails to save him.
So
Why
why are they
him?
trying to go after him? Are they trying to get to Stiles? Because I feel like Stiles is he makes a huge impact in the pack, although he doesn't have any supernatural powers. So that's like the one way to really get to him.
He's the heart of the Captain Planet, like everybody else. Earth,
Yes.
wind, fire. He's heart.
You know what I was hoping? I was hoping that he was actually turning into something.
I did
the
too.
sheriff.
Yeah, it would have
he
been
might.
cool.
Grant, you
We'll
might.
see.
You
He
could.
still could.
He could.
Maybe.
I have to say,
They found that thing in him.
Yeah.
Dylan O'Brien crushing it this episode.
Yeah.
Every time they cut to him, I was like, the feels I
There's a lot
have.
of
There's so
feels.
many feels.
He's just such a good actor.
So good. But do you guys think, because very rarely is everything all peaches and rosy keen, because we kept seeing flashes of his dad saying, wake up, it's okay, wake up. Do you think that the final one, that he actually is all right? Or do you think that it's just all in Stiles' head and that his dad is on the way out?
I think he's gonna make it. You know, and whether he becomes something or not, like something more supernatural when he does get better, I really like his involvement and the involvement of the rest of the parents. They're all getting more. They're like working as a team at this point. I mean, it's cool. It's cool to see parents and kids getting along and going after stuff together. So
Except
I think
for
he's coming
Lydia's
back.
mom.
Well,
yeah.
I would like to roll into prediction.
Yeah, let's go.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Let's see what you guys are tweeting.
I think I should be casted. Is that good enough? No.
This is very wolfy. I like
shout
that.
out to Florina. I'm glad that you're watching. We got a tweet from her. She's awesome.
Okay.
Woo, woo. Okay, what are your predictions?
Predictions. My predictions are, and if I'm wrong, I'll dye my hair a color
Red.
next week.
Red, the color of
She's
blood.
gonna channel the
Red.
hellhound.
Okay.
Hellhound red.
All right.
If you're wrong,
If I'm wrong,
we got it
I'll
on
dye my
camera.
hair. So if I'm wrong about Stiles bakes brownies next week with Malia and they get back together, if I'm wrong about this, I'm just gonna dye my hair red.
Okay.
And you also
there,
have to
you
bring
it
us
right there.
brownies.
Yes, and
right.
brownies.
All right. How did you
And
guys put
Chinese
that in
food.
there?
Nice,
And Chinese food.
Getting that in there.
Seriously?
Chinese food and brownies.
All right. Well, if you
Nothing
guys
goes
are wrong,
better.
what do I get? Go, Ryan. Be specific.
If very specific. Okay, if Sheriff Stilinski doesn't wake up
I'm writing these down.
and start to get better, if he's not getting better by next episode, then I will.
He's kind of already better, Ryan. Did you not finish the
Yes.
episode?
Yeah.
do something crazy. No, I tell you what.
Change it. It's gotta be specific. Gotta be awesome.
Okay.
We're skipping you. We'll come back.
Skip me.
Elena.
Come back. I gotta think something crazy.
All right. If Theo turns out to be a good guy.
Oh. In next
We're tag
episode.
teaming on this one. That's
I don't think it's gonna happen, but I will bring in some delicious wolf-shaped cookies
Oh.
that
Theo,
may or may
get
not
good.
be delicious.
Get
Darn
good,
it.
Theo.
No,
I don't think I'll be baking
Can I
anything
please
this
just tag
season.
team with the Theo being good? I just think you're gonna just have to channel the red. Just do it.
Just dye my hair.
I
You
tr-
guys
I
are all
trust your
wrong.
predictions.
Because all your predictions are wrong. Ryan, you got anything for me?
Oh, geez. Okay, I tell you what. If Lydia doesn't escape the Icon House by the next 2 episodes,
Oh.
Two episodes.
2. We'll give you 2.
all
okay.
right, then I tell you what, I will do the show dressed as a wolf, a werewolf.
Oh,
nice.
That's awesome.
A full costume.
I'll figure it out.
All right.
A DIY costume.
Lydia, bust out of there. I've got wolf costumes lying
Wants to
around.
be a- How about you do it either way?
But I do kind of want to, so you
Yes.
can hold back a little bit.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for
Full
tuning in.
Rosie.
We are so pumped to be back. We're
Heck
so
yeah.
happy that you guys call in. Happy New Year. It's going to be a great year of Teen Wolf. You can follow me at Cinematic Escape. Courtney, where can we keep up with you?
Aw, keep in touch with me at Teznos on Twitter and Instagram. Please tell me what you guys think about Theo because I do not like him. He's a bad one. And use that hashtag ABTV Teen Wolf and let us know what you thought about this episode.
And you can find me on Twitter at Alana Jordan. That's ALANA. It's spelled like Alana. I know, it's weird. And on Instagram at That Alana Jordan Girl. And you can catch me later tonight on American Horror Story Hotel after show.
Nice. It's not the at Buffy Slayer Love 69.
Yes, and I love
Buffy.com.
Angel/Spite Buffy Lover Giles is #1.
I follow all those accounts. I'm a huge fan of. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please subscribe. Join the club on YouTube if you want to watch, on iTunes if you want to listen to the podcast.
Nice.
And I'm Ryan Malaty. Keep up with me at Ryan Malaty. Tweet us. Talk to us. Happy to be back.
Yeah! Ow, ow! Download, rate, subscribe, and then have a good night.
I want to see your hair turn red next week. That's going to be cool.
Be a hellhound.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye. See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.